Hello dear students. Today we're gonna talking about new topic that about is tessellation. Okay. At first, what means of tessellation? Tessellation when we have a figure combined to cover a surface without overlapping or leaving any space between them. Those figures tessellate. Look at these ones, for example. This is called tessellate. And tessellation, the repeated pattern formed by the figure is called tessellation. Okay. For example, look at this figure. We have it. Look at this one. For example, look at this one. We have a repeated figure. At the same point, they connect to each other. For example, look at this point. Look at this. This blue, this shows a child. So at this point, they connect to the red one. So again, at this point, connect to the red one. Look, when we have a figure without having any space between them, they connected at the same point. Look, for example, all of them, all the three connect at this point. Okay, so or at this point, look at the same point. This is called what? Vertex. So when we have a figure without having any space between them or without overlapping together, this is called tessellate. For example, look at this rectangle. When we repeat this rectangle, when we repeat it, it hasn't any space between them. They fit it to each other. Look, for example, at this one. Look, this one, this rectangle fit to this one. Wait a minute, sorry. Look, this rectangle fitted to this one. They haven't any space between them or overlapping together. Or all the parts, look, is repeated. So this is called what? This is tessellate. Look, all of them. So look, it having any space between them. This is called tessellation. So look at the polygons. Look at this polygon. Look, it repeated without having any space or any overlapping together. So this called what? This called tessellate. This figure is tessellate. Or the triangle tessellate. Look again. Our part, look, for example, wait a minute. This rectangle, look at this one. This one fit to this one. This one fit to this one without having any space between them or any overlapping together. So this is called tessellate. So we explained that figure we can't doing tessellate for them. For example, look. Look at this circle. When we have a circle, we have a circle, okay? So this circle we can't tessellate for this one. Why? Because when we fit it together, we put down together, it have space. Look at this one. This is space between them. Look, the circle, it has space. This is space. They can't directly connect to each other. So this knot, because of this knot tessellate. Why? Because it has space between them. Or if we connect to each other without this space, they overlapped it together at that time. So at the same time, this not tessellate. This figure doesn't tessellate. Or look at this ones. This polygon, look, it has the sides are different. When you saw a figure, the sides are different. So this is not tessellate because of they can't fit it together. Look, for example, this side doesn't equal to this side because of they can't fit it to each other. We can't put down together. It has space between them. Look at this space. When we connect to each other completely, it has space between them. Sorry, they overlap. When we put down, normally they have the space. So these two figures doesn't tessellate. Look at this one. Tell us how you know the circle doesn't tessellate, because it has a space between them, because of the circle doesn't tessellate. Look this exercise, this one, number 2, for example. It tell us what? Tell if each figure will tessellate. Right, yes or no, only yes or no. Tell me, look at this one. For example, we have this one, this like circle. So this one, you can't tessellate this one, yes or no? No. Why? Because when we repeated the parts, look, this is the shape. Okay, again, when I wait, look, when I repeat it, it has a space between them. Sorry, one of them is smaller, others is big. No problem. But look, when we repeated this one, that's not really good. Now it's good. It has a space between them. So this, you tell me only no. No. So number 2 is no. Number 3, look, we have a rectangle. We can repeat this one without overlapping or without any space. Yes, of course, when we have a rectangle. Look, for example, I draw this one. Next to it, I draw another one. Look, we can't fit it together without having any space or without overlapping together. So you tell me yes. Okay, so this one is a trapezoid shape. This is your homework. Number 4, homework. Number 5. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. I hope all of them understand very well. Have a good day. Bye bye.